Michigan is finally relaxing some safety rules when it comes to nursing homes and assisted living facilities.
Yeah, welcome news, as you can imagine, to thousands of families. Our Ryan Cummings joining us from the newsroom after talking to one woman who says she got to hug her mom for the very first time since last spring. Ryan.
I can't even imagine, guys. It has happened to families all over the state. They are forced to visit their loved ones through the doors and the windows because of COVID. Now, there are still some restrictions in place, but this is a healing step forward for those who've waited so long for human contact.
I'm thinking she probably thought she was dreaming because she hasn't seen us in over a year.
Karen Linnema's mom, Pat Vanderweide, has been at St. Anne's home in Grand Rapids since June of 2019.
You want to say hi?
Hi.
So we both have to leave our mask on, but at least we can be close to each other and talk. So that's nice.
Karen visited on St. Patrick's Day, the first day she's been with her mom in person since the pandemic started.
So it was kind of cool. And then I started crying right away because I could at least be in her room, which was nice because we haven't even been able to do that. And a lot of the pictures on TV and stuff haven't even allowed that. It's plexiglass and 6 feet away, and you might not be able to hug or touch or anything. You still wear gloves and all that.
Her mom has been vaccinated, but they still had to wear their masks. This is Karen and her sister visiting on Pat's birthday earlier this month, celebrating her 78th trip around the sun on March 11th. Families and visitors have to sign up online for open slots. Karen tells me there are only 4 a day.
I held her hand and I talked to her and I cried some more and she cried a little bit, and we had a really nice visit. It was an hour long. We talked about her pretend cat and all that kind of stuff and took some pictures and some video, and so I could share it with my brothers and sister because they're kind of bummed out that right now it's only one person at a time.
Karen's thankful the doors have been propped open in Michigan and says she's praying for those that are not.
We are making progress slowly.
She also posted on Facebook that many prayers were recently answered, and despite some of the rules that are still in place, they are nowhere near as restrictive as they were. COVID tests are not required to visit St. Anne's, but the state is strongly asking people to consider having them. They do administer temperature checks, and if any resident tests positive, they cannot have visitors for 14 days. At the peak of the pandemic, St. Anne's dealt with 53 positive cases, but right now there are none. Karen, like other family members, is just excited to finally be side by side with their loved ones, even if it's just 60 minutes at a time.
I just cried and I'm like, Mom, I missed you so much. And she's like, I missed you too. But I don't know. I don't think she knows how long it's been, which is kind of, we refer to it as blissfully ignorant. So she doesn't necessarily know how long it's been, which for her is a good thing. There are a lot of people there, though, that do.
Now, visits to the nursing unit at St. Anne's open back up on Tuesday. The assisted living center starts tomorrow. Karen's brother, by the way, celebrates his birthday next week, so she's hoping that he's able to get in with his mom for that 1 hour. Live in the newsroom, Ryan Cummings, Fox 17 News.